So apparently, the global economy has been playing Jenga with dynamite again. The Financial Stability Board, that secret global committee of people who caused the last crisis, just politely warned that we might be heading for another one. Markets are showing instability, they say. Translation: we broke everything again, and it's your fault for noticing. These guys release a statement every time the system is about to explode. It's their version of saying, we did everything wrong. But here's a PDF explaining why it's complicated. Debt levels are skyrocketing, asset prices are floating somewhere above reality, and investors are walking around like toddlers with scissors. But sure, keep buying houses you can't afford and stocks that don't make money. The Financial Stability Board calls it a risk of disorderly adjustment. What? A polite way to say incoming collapse. That's how these people talk. It's never crash or meltdown, it's adjustment. It's like calling an earthquake a surprise massage. Meanwhile, the rich are out here celebrating record profits, while the rest of us are trying to convince the grocery store that our loyalty card counts as currency. Let's talk about how we got here. It's simple. The world spent the last 5 years pretending you can print infinite money without consequences. Every government became a part-time magician. Debt vanished. Inflation? Oh, it's transitory, they said. Yeah, transitory. Like your savings account. Banks went on lending sprees. Companies borrowed billions to buy back their own stock. And now the entire system is balancing on air, powered by caffeine, debt, and delusion. And every time someone dares to ask, is this sustainable? The experts say, well, technically yes. Technically. The same way technically, a man can survive a fall from a skyscraper if he lands in enough paperwork. The problem isn't just the numbers, it's the psychology. Everyone thinks the good times last forever. Politicians need growth, CEOs need bonuses, and investors need hope. It's an addiction. The market isn't built on supply and demand anymore. It's built on vibes and denial. And what happens when the music stops? Simple. The rich cash out, the middle class panics, and the poor pay the bill. History doesn't repeat itself. It just upgrades its Wi-Fi connection. You'd think after 2008, after COVID, after crypto, people would have learned. But no. We're back at the casino table, betting with fake chips, hoping the dealer doesn't ask to see the cash. Governments will say, we're monitoring the situation closely. That's politicians speak for, we have no idea what's happening, but we're too embarrassed to say it. Central banks will intervene, which usually means printing more money, then acting shocked when inflation hits again. And when it all comes crashing down, guess who gets rescued? Not you, not the shopkeeper, not the family with a mortgage. Nope. It's the same corporations, the same investors, the same system, patched up, renamed, rebranded, and sold back to you as reform. The rich don't suffer crashes. They just change the label from crisis to opportunity. They short the market, they scoop up assets, and when it stabilizes, they sell it back to the rest of us at double the price. Meanwhile, normal people lose their jobs, their homes, and their sanity. And the media calls it a correction. They'll say, it's a necessary reset. No, it's legalized robbery with better PR. And here's the punchline. Everyone saw this coming. Everyone. When you have governments borrowing like addicts, markets inflated beyond reason, and ordinary people struggling to buy eggs, you don't need to be an economist. You just need basic eyesight. The Financial Stability Board is right about one thing. This system can't hold forever. But their warning isn't for you. It's for investors, so they can jump ship before the rest of us drown. The next crash won't look like 2008. It'll be quieter, digital, invisible, numbers disappearing from screens while leaders tell you to stay calm. It's just temporary, they'll say. Then they'll bail out their friends, reset the system, and start again. So here's your economic forecast. Cloudy, with a 100% chance of hypocrisy. And as usual, when the financial world burns, they'll call it a market correction. Because nothing says stable economy like the rich setting fire to the system and selling the ashes as investment advice.